Hey guys, Matthew with Freedom Home Services here. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to share a quick video with you about hardwood floors or engineered hardwood floors and slab cracks. So I'm in a home right now that is on a slab, built on a slab, and has hardwood floors. A slab home is just a piece of concrete basically poured underneath. You do not have a crawl space, you don't have a basement. And these engineered hardwoods are actually glued down directly to the concrete. So what that does is present a couple of challenges. You're going to get slab cracks in every single slab that has ever been poured. And it's not necessarily a structural issue as a lot of people think. Let me just show you this slab crack here. This one's already been repaired. You see that's been repaired. It's pulled away just a little bit. But I found several other cracks around this house, which are just cracks. So a concrete saw will actually cut a control joint. This is actually made with a trowel on the back porch. But a concrete saw will cut a control joint in a slab and allow the concrete to contract and try to control, right, where that crack is going to show up. Unfortunately, with engineered hardwoods, it's very difficult because you get stuff like this. See these gaps here that have opened up because you more than likely have a slab crack that is associated with the one I just showed you out here running right underneath here. You can hear this hollow sound versus the solid sound, meaning the glue has actually pulled away and the board is no longer glued actually to the concrete. So that actually telescopes back through here. Again, nothing in the walls to indicate that there's any sort of structural problem, but you also get one like this, which is running parallel with the hardwoods. A little bit of a wider crack at the joint, the tongue and groove joint. And so, what do you do about this? Not a lot, unfortunately. These are 3-inch hardwoods, and I actually found an extra piece. You can see how these are made. Got the tongue and groove on the end and the side, and they glue down directly to the hardwood. If you take a 3-inch board and try to put it in a space that's already wider than 3 inches, you're obviously going to have the same problem. Many hardwood manufacturers make the same type of wood in a 5-inch product. That is sometimes a way to get around that. That's not going to stop the slab from moving, but it may take care of the crack. One of the issues you might run into though is a color match, so you're going to see exactly where that new board is. So that's not great. So what do? A lot of builders, one in particular that I know here in the Charlotte area, actually has moved to a floating floor system whenever you're building on a slab. And what that means is that flow literally is floating. It's still a tongue and groove product, but it is not glued down directly to the slab. So it allows the slab to move and the hardwoods to stay in place. So that's a great alternative, but obviously if you're in a home that has an issue like this, or you're purchasing a home that has this and this bothers you, you're gonna have to probably go to a floating floor system. I know a friend who has an issue where it's under their carpet and it's actually displacing. Now that's an issue where you may want to look a little bit further, call a structural engineer out, see if the house is actually shifting or settling in a way that's not healthy for the structure of the home. But more than likely you're going to see something telescope up through the walls, a crack, some sort of other movement in the home that's going to indicate that you truly do have a structural issue. So anyway, I hope that was helpful, and feel free to call me if you have any questions. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye.